welcome everybody to this Cabinet Committee on local issues, long agenda. Membership of the committee, is it as stated in the papers? That's correct. Minutes of the previous meeting, are they approved?
Yes.
Are there any interest to declare?
Sorry, could we just confirm that birth?
Sorry?
Could we just confirm that birth of 24th?
Oh, sorry, yes, there were 2 lots of minutes, I forgot about that, yeah. The minutes of the 2 meetings on the 24th of November and the 24th of February. Can we agree both? Yeah, yep. Thank you.
As you will have noticed,
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? So, in terms of interest, as you will have noticed, I'm the cabinet member that's already been briefed on this. So I've already, in terms of my portfolio, I've already agreed to this within my portfolio. So right. I'm not sure whether that would exclude me from voting.
I'll just look into that for as we go through the meeting, if that's okay. And I'll advise the end.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So, no interest to declare. There's no members of the public here. There are no deputations or petitions.
No deputations or petitions received. Thank you.
Members' question time. There are no members here. So the one item is disposal of open space adjacent to 39 Carside Crescent, Batley. Okay, off we go. Thank you.
Thanks, Councillor McBride. Right, there is an area of land at the side of 39 Carside Crescent which is laid out, not always very well maintained, but it is laid out as open space as part of the council house estate. The gentleman at number 39 asked to buy it, and we've consulted with the ward councillors. Housing have consulted with their tenants and residents. There were 3 objections to the tenants and residents consultations. The councillors were informed of that and still said they were happy for it to go ahead. We consulted with the school. They joined it to the rear to make sure that they would have no objections, because it was a footpath that went towards the school. It isn't a public footpath, by the way, and they have no objections either. It went to be advertised, as we have to advertise a disposal of open space, and 2 of the original objectors came back with objections, which are one of them hasn't come back to me since I asked them. I explained the situation and that he would have to apply for planning permission to change it to garden use only, and that we would be selling it with a restriction for garden use, because one of them was concerned that he would build on it, and 2 of them, that were 2, and one of them refused to withdraw his application, so in accordance with our procedures it then has to go to committee. So that's where we're at the moment.
Thank you, Councillor McBride. It is a pity that in a highly congested area that we've got an open space that will be sold off, but I recognise that in the long run the environment would be enhanced by having an owner who will look after, and it's heartening to hear that it will remain an open space, that is not going to cause the issue of fly tipping, because that's the other thing when it's not adopted by us, that these small spaces get left and there are allegations, as in this case, of fly tipping. And if somebody who's already a local resident wanting to buy, and we put the covenant on that it can't be built on, I'm happy to see it go, but always saddened that it's going to go into private ownership, because with the pandemic, most people have been encouraged to take outdoor exercise, mental health and wellness, and it could have been a lovely garden owned by the community, but they would have to have the ownership of looking after it. It certainly isn't something that they've actually come forward to ask for, and in this case, I agree that it should be sold. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. For that further information, Paul?
Yeah, just to say, would echo Councillor Mather's comments. And as I said, I was fully briefed on this matter previously, and had stated that I agreed with the officer's recommendations. So I don't know if you've had further clarification on that.
Yeah, so the advice is that if you've previously agreed on it, it's probably best if we don't vote in this situation. As there's a panel of two, the committee is still quorate. Yeah.
Approve this? Agree this, Naheed? Yeah.
I definitely think so, in order to enhance our environment.
The agenda is correct. Thank you very much.
Thank you, that was short and sweet.